Today we're going to talk about how to eat healthily at a Mexican fast food restaurant. Hi, this is Dr. Hood, medical doctor, here to help you get lean and stay fit whilst eating more and exercising smartly. Today we're going to talk about how to eat healthily at a Mexican fast food restaurant. Here, quite a popular chain in the United Kingdom is Barbarito, but similar chains around the world include things like Taco Bell and Chipotle. Mexican food is a great way to eat healthily because you can get some great nutrient-dense foods and minimize bad foods and processed carbohydrates and oils in your meal. If this is your first time on this channel, then please subscribe to get notified about videos which I'm going to post on a weekly basis. As I've mentioned previously, the key to successful weight loss, getting lean, controlling your health is to prepare most of what you eat. But you are going to eat out quite regularly, especially in modern life, as part of your work and your social life. You're going to eat out in takeouts, in restaurants. So the important thing is to be able to make the right food choices so you can eat out and continue to eat well. So let's talk about how you can do this in Mexican fast food places like Barbarito, like Chipotle. Mexican places are great for eating out, and the rules for eating out in a fast food Mexican place are the same as eating out in a Mexican restaurant. They're full of nutrient-dense foods, there's a lot of variety and a lot of great flavors. The challenge is to minimize the carbohydrates, the processed carbohydrates overall in your meal, and also not fearing the fats that are on offer, the good fats that are on offer in a Mexican eatery or restaurant, and also avoiding added sugar. So here are 5 steps on how to eat healthily in a Mexican place. Step 1 is to minimize the carbohydrates. Overall, not all carbohydrates are the same, but in essence, carbohydrates get easily digested by your body. They stimulate fat storing hormones like insulin, particularly the more processed carbohydrates, and in this case it will be things like corn-based burritos, crispy tacos and nachos. You also want to reduce rice. Now, white rice more than brown rice, but in both cases you don't want to have your usual portion of rice. You want to have a small amount, or if possible cut it out completely and replace it with other more nutrient dense foods, which I'll come to shortly. Now, I know your first reaction is that this is not an enjoyable Mexican meal. It's not about minimizing enjoyment. It's about just reducing the more nutrient poor foods, minimizing the carbs and maximizing nutrients dense foods. So personally, I love tacos, soft flour tacos. If I go to a Mexican, I would have one, but most of my meal would be free or reduced carbohydrates. So what you need to do therefore is to go for a burrito bowl or a naked burrito. That should be your main meal, with maybe a small portion or smaller portion of nachos, tacos or bread. Include in your bowl plenty of chicken, beef, steak, carnitas, fish, whatever. Add extra meat or fish if required, so that you get full on your Mexican meal. Add nutrient-dense vegetables. So there's plenty on offer when it comes to ordering from the menu. For example, peppers, jalapenos, mushrooms, cabbage, also some lettuce. But again, lettuce is very high in water, less nutrient-dense compared to these other vegetables. So if you have these other vegetables, onions as well, plenty of those in your meal, you'll get full, you'll get the nutrients that your body needs. Step 4 is to add the healthy toppings. Guacamole, avocados are probably the best fruit or vegetable that you can get. They're high in good fats, so guacamole definitely should be added to your meal. Sour cream, go for full fat if that's the option, because the low fat or zero fat stuff is highly processed, not very good for you. Queso cheese and hot sauce on top of that as well. Step 5, don't ruin it all by adding sugar to your meal. So definitely avoid sugary drinks. Have water if possible. If you can't have that, then have diet or sugar-free soda, which is not as good as water, but still better than the full sugar stuff. And try to have no sugary sides or desserts, or if you have to, then share it with somebody. So let's take a look at what I actually ordered from the Mexican fast food restaurant. I've gone for things that maximize nutrient dense foods and minimize carbs. You can see here in my dish avocado, you can see some nutrient dense cabbage. In addition, you've got chicken, sour cream, cheese, and plenty of other vegetables such as jalapenos, grilled peppers, and mushroom. I've not asked for any rice, and I've not asked for a burrito or any tacos, because again they're made up of processed carbs. This way I can enjoy my meal and at the same time minimize the foods that will stimulate fat storing hormones. I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, then please consider subscribing so you can be notified about videos which I'm going to post on a weekly basis. In the description below, you'll find a link to my free 9 to 5 fat burning cheat sheet, which is aimed at giving practical tips to busy people like yourself to start your fat burning journey. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.